Hello and welcome. My name is Victor Vargas. I'm from Kenyatta College in San Francisco. Today I'm going to present to you Optimus One, our car for the competition. We started with 3 designs. We started with a design that would swivel around curves for efficient mobility. And then there was another design which was a 3-wheel design, which was 2 wheels in the back and an omni-wheel in the front. The final design, which we stayed with, was a 4-wheel design, car chassis. We designed everything on AutoCAD and SolidWorks. We 3D printed the chassis. We used gears to power them to turn the wheels. We used a program called MakerWare, which was the middle program from AutoCAD to 3D printing material. We used a MakerBot 3D printer to print out material. We used 3 ultrasonic sensors, a servo motor, Arduino board, RC battery, and a DC motor. The cost came out to be under budget, $160, $159 and 84 cents. The environmental impact. The 3D printed material is biodegradable, it's lightweight, and it's rigid, which is something we emphasize on, being rigid and under budget. The battery does not have any toxic chemicals, which is something we also like. The results was a 30-second run around the track with good avoidance of the obstacles. And we were really happy with our model. We're excited to compete in this year's competition. Do you have any questions?
What's the hardest thing that you guys ran into? Biggest problem?
Actually, the biggest problem we ran into was that we actually got the laps completed for all 4 trials at a very slow speed. So 2 minutes and a half is not really what we were looking for. So we decided to upgrade with a big thing. We got working on the gears for a few days. We got that worked out. And we said, okay, this should work fine. We're paying 20 times a second. What could possibly go wrong if we go faster?
We actually calculated the time and then designed the gears, and it was just way too fast. That's why I have a really big gear and small gear there.
All 3D printed.
It just did wheelies, so we had to do a 1-to-1 ratio and gear it down again.
Yeah,
spent quite a bit of time on that. Actually.
My main complaint as soon as I saw it was like, we need to steer this, but I can't steer it if the front part of the car is in the wall.
You do it, you're popping with it.
Any other questions?
I have a couple. What would you do differently next time around?
I actually have a good one for that one. I would like to have a prototype earlier so that we can try actually. I like the progression we have with the robot, but I'm not entirely satisfied with the way it came out because I think it could be more compact and we could have a better grip on the track. So I would like more progression between models.
Okay. What would you do different next time around?
Next time around? Nothing. I think this is a solid car, and we are excited to be on the track.
Can I ask, I'm sure you've mentioned it, but how does it control, you control the steering based on the sidewalls?
Sidewalls, yeah, it keeps it in the center of the track the whole time. We have a third sensor.
Oh, we
in the
actually
front.
have a third sensor that's supposed
That's being retrofitted as we speak.
Okay, so this is good. But that'll do it around the turns too, yeah?
It will, but to avoid the obstacle, we use that front sensor to tell it, either move left or move right, depending on the distance it is from the wall.
The way this navigates is that it navigates on the right side, and as soon as it sees that the left side is gone,
Right, because the infield wall disappears. That's the
yeah.
question how you do the corner.
I threaded it so that it's actually a Boolean variable, so that it turns off the right side navigation and it exclusively uses the left side to make sure that it's the wall is at a certain distance away, so that it keeps turning until it sees it again, and then it switches back to right side navigation. So that way it actually follows the straights on the right side and actually just looks for turns on the left side.
And I haven't seen,
Oh, the batteries, that's what we use to power down the motor because it's still going too fast.
Just speak really loud behind you.
Oh,
What are the
sorry.
batteries for?
So the battery
is so we can power down the DC motor.
Yeah, it was still too fast, going too fast. After we arrived here, it was like going over the track
Really?
and stuff.
Oh,
like
I saw
that.
you guys yesterday.
Yeah, it was just going over. It was like off-road, so we had to like slow it down when we don't have enough resources to repaint all gears. So we had to resource out at the last minute.
Any other questions?
do you guys have any ideas, like based on this experience that you've had, like a different class that you'd like to take now? You know, like has this changed anything for you in your majors or your programs?
For me, I want to do programming. He did most of the programming, and I did most of designing, but I want to understand a different perspective. So I want to do programming.
Have you decided a different class you want to take?
No, I want to learn more about the actual AutoCAD and SolidWorks. I haven't taken those yet, and I'm like really into the electronics, but I don't know much about the modeling software.
Nice.
I think from the perspective as a programmer, I would like to learn more about the actual implications of the physical building of the robot in a way that we can design it so it can be optimal, but at the same time quicker, because just printing something for 13 hours can be more efficient if you look at it.
I'm a computer engineering major, so it involves both hardware and software, but after working with a 3D printer and all the AutoCAD design and everything, I feel like I'm going to switch to more hardware part.
More hardware things. Good. What would you take different?
I'm an environmental science major.
Good.
And so what I want to learn more about is the programming.
Good.
Because I feel like it's the most essential part of
I agree.
the robot.
I agree.
And you said that this is biodegradable plastic.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's what they sold us. That was the point from
What
the.
printer do you use?
We use a MakerBot 2 3D printer. There's actually a sample of it in one of the booths out here. Have you seen it?
They
Okay.
claim it's biodegradable, not recyclable, but biodegradable.
That's what they said.
Wow.
Actually, I prefer the blue one is a little bit more breakable. If you
Maybe
put
this
up,
is biodegradable. I'd be surprised.
Yeah. Any other questions?
That's cool.
Thank you.
I'm a freshman.